I'd always try to be logical, but logic is not always like this that it protects you. Bangladesh was 2 times elected in the UN Human Rights Council, successively. Bangladesh is taking part in all the UN forum. Bangladeshi uh, law enforcers are taking part in the UN peacekeeping missions. Why they should close down newspapers, why they should close down television channels, why they should keep one newspaper editor 14 months in jail. Why?
Bangladesh is free. The people of Bangladesh are free.
After the liberation struggle was over, Bangladesh became the reality in the international map, and we have a flag, but the vision, equality, human dignity, and social justice was not realized because none of the regimes in Bangladesh provided that. Our family joined the liberation struggle. Our family, value-wise, we believed in liberating people and to have a kind of better country where people's rights are respected. And that is the entry level when I joined in active student movement against the military junta. And when the Dhaka University students went to encircle the secretariat, several of our colleagues were killed. The dead bodies were there, and we vowed to continue the struggle for democracy. And we tried to do that. We have seen many of our colleagues died for the cause, sacrificed their life for the cause. So we want to follow their path. When the military junta was overthrown in December 1990, we thought that we should continue our struggle in a more kind of organized manner. And that's why we founded Odhikar. And the first mission is to make Bangladesh a truly democratic country with all social justice and rights for the people. And then to have solidarity with other Asian brothers and sisters who are struggling for the same cause.
Elections are usually festive in Bangladesh, tea stalls buzzing with political banter, but there's very little of that this time though. Voters in more than half of the country's parliamentary seats are not even getting a chance to exercise their franchise. Candidates from the governing Awami League and its allies have already been elected unopposed.
We wanted to have our right to have the elected people in the parliament and govern. Now our voting rights are taken away again. After 43 years, our voting rights have been taken again. Now people can't vote. And you have the government without votes. Human rights community, human rights defenders are bringing the issue up at the international level. So government is becoming more kind of repressive. It's not that this government only doing this, but now after the controversial and sham election, this situation is extremely repressive. Friends, when I came last year in April during the UPR session, we presented a very strong, articulated position paper. And now, after we returned, we are facing reprisals. I was abducted and put in detention for 62 days for doing fact-finding work, because our organization Odhikar, which was founded in 1994, we have been taking up these issues of custodial torture, enforced disappearance, and extrajudicial killings. Bangladesh criminal justice system is struggling to keep its independence. And in many ways, its independence has been compromised. When you have the state controls in the lower judiciary, when the judicial magistrates now and then goes for allowing police to take people under remand, then it's very difficult, because they follow the instructions of the Ministry of Home Affairs, and remand means torture in custody. For many years, even the government party people came to talk in our meetings. Some ministers even joined in our meetings to speak about issues about the protection of the victims. And after my detention, they just tried to speak against us or try to stay away from us. The space, which is already shrinking, is shrinking further, and Odhikar is facing closure now. Its funds are stopped, its people are under surveillance, and our human rights defenders face intimidation, threats. We can see the people from the intelligence agencies to monitor Odhikar. You can see one person with a mobile phone, so with a pink shirt. In that corner, one person is standing. That is the place where the intelligence people generally they stay there and they observe whoever is coming in and who is going out. There is also a camera just top of that electric pole. All the communication system is monitored. Telephone lines either cut or bugged, people following you always outside of the home or office. When you go to the court, somebody is following you. It's difficult. It's not only personally on me, it's also on the family members, because they are also facing pressure, people following them. We are non-violent campaigners. We are not hitting them with anything. We are telling what is truth by our mouth, by our words. Why they are stopping? Because they are scared of the words. They are scared of the situation which is told to the human rights community in the world, the situation which has been expressed to the independent people of the world. If you are clear about your cause, then try to be on the right path. Don't deviate from that. You have only one life, and your one life should be contributed for the cause of humanity, for the cause of your people, for the cause of human rights. People of Bangladesh fought against this kind of situation all through their life. So we are banking on that. We are waiting for that time. People will come up someday. They will change this situation of injustice. They are the people who brings power. And people's power changed the history of Bangladesh. So we stick to that. We stick to our human rights defenders. We stick to, finally, to our family members.